Dude, I'm just saying, it's all the way down to swimming. I mean, where the fuck do you go from there? We do like ping pong? They were the first all-black ping pong team. They're gonna steal the paddles.
Who cares about ping pong?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome
Wow,
back.
that was loud. Hello, everybody. Hello, world. Are you awake? Because I am.
What's going on, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. I know it's been a minute, but guess what? We back, man. It's 2024, and you know what I'm saying? We back at it. And we gotta start this off right. We gotta start it off with BillBurr. Gotta start it off with your boy. Hey, so we got BillBurr. He coming through with some, with some more craziness the way he always does. So, hey man, let's check it out.
I don't know. I rented that movie, Pride recently. Have you guys seen that movie? Anybody see that? It's about the first all-black swim team and the difficulties they had to go through being the first all-black swim team. Let me ask you a question. How many of those white people are evil movies are they gonna make? It's like, it's all the way down to swimming. You know? I'm starting to run out of white guilt, you know? No, it's like those movies. They started off unbelievable. Started off with Roots, right? White guilt was at an all-time high. I could barely even watch it. I'm like, dude, I got it. My ancestors are evil, okay? Please turn the channel, dude. Please turn the channel. They're still hitting them. Fuck, turn the channel. This is gonna be on all week? Jesus Christ, turn the channel.
Yeah, all week.
Then in the 80s,
like
there was
too.
like a football movie. Then like Cuba Gooding wanted to be like a scuba diver. Remember that shit? And now,
a man of
it's all the
honor.
way down to swimming. And I gotta admit, I don't think I give a fuck. You know? I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's a recreational activity. Plus, I've been in pools. There's been black people in the pool, you know. I never saw any white guy like trying to like fucking like prevent people from getting into the pool. It's like, are they just like making this shit up? I'm not being a dick here either, okay?
You are.
Just to clarify, you know, I just want anybody coming up to me after the show like, I was thinking it, and then you fucking said it. And then... I'm not saying that I don't think black people should be allowed to put on some Speedos and go for a dip. I'm not saying that shit. I'm just saying these movies, like the characters aren't even believable. Like they always have to have like that, the over-the-top, uninhibited white racist character, you know? You know that guy, he's the guy like, he's supposed to represent all the white evil, you know? He's like the dude they always have like screaming during the movie trailer. They'd be like, they were the first all-black swim team. Get out of the pool! He's got like a big vein in his forehead. Just screaming shit, not even looking around, you know? Dude, it's ridiculous. Real racism is quiet. It's subtle. People look around first, make sure they make sure the coast is clear. There's disclaimers, like, dude, you know I'm not racist, but these insert group name followed by fucked up conversation, right? That's how it goes down. Not just some guy just standing up there, there's Negroes in the pool! Do you approve of this? I work at the bank, can I be fired immediately, please? The honest thing is, those movies, they're starting to give me a complex. You know, because anytime they do a movie about a group of people that thinks dumb shit about another group of people, it's always like white dudes. So it's like, are white dudes the only ones who think ignorant shit about other people, you know? No Mexican guy ever walked up to somebody from India like, dude, what the fuck is that? Is that like itchy? Fuck you? What is it? White dudes the only ones walking around, well, you guys don't eat cows? What are you, a bunch of fags? Well, then why are you wearing sandals? This guy's wearing sandals. This guy's a fag. You know, just balance the movies out a little bit. Like, just have some of the evil shit that black people say about white people, you know, when we're not around. You know, like, well, what are some good examples? You know, what I mean? You're hanging out, you had a rough day. You know, what are some of the classics? You know, what smell like wet dogs, right?
What is
got head lace or something like that, right? Just slip some of that shit in there. Get out of the pool. Wash your hair, motherfucker. Right? Just make it seem a little more. Dude, I'm just saying, it's all the way down to swimming. I mean, where the fuck do you go from there? We do like ping pong? They were the first all-black ping pong team. They're gonna steal the paddles. Let's go out there and show the white man your bag, ping pong. No, I'm not saying I don't know, it's always just weird bringing this shit up, but no, I'm not saying white people aren't evil either, because I know we're evil. I got that evil in me. I do, that's why I can feel it. That's why I try to suppress it. I try to dress casual, you know what I mean? I'm serious, man. I tried a suit on the other day. I felt it coming up. Like, fuck, man, I want to take over some shit, right? I want to start telling people what to do. I want to go pollute a lake, blame it on my secretary, you know? Dude, I don't even like those movies when they make black and white people get along, man. Even those ones seem ridiculous, you know? Because there always has to be, like, some sort of lesson in those movies. Just like, I never looked at it that way. And it's like, that never happens, you know? Anytime I've ever hung out with a black dude, at no point during the evening is he like try to like teach me how to dance.
But nah, that was
you know that interracial footloose moment they always have to have in those movies. And I never go to his neighborhood and like try to like save a school, you know? How many times are they gonna make that movie? You know that movie?
Phenomenon.
The white person goes into the projects. They just have to make a difference.
Somebody said hell yeah.
You know, they just made that movie again with what was it, Hillary Swank? It's like, did you even need to go see it? It's like, let me guess, she shows up and they don't accept her.
Nope.
Right? And she goes home, she cries to
but
her
you know
feminine
what?
boyfriend who's
That's
wearing
not
sweatpants.
Her feminine boyfriend? Is that what he said?
Yeah. I was gonna make a point. That's not true. That the white person comes to the hood and then they're not accepted. Our group in the hood, we had multiple, well, not multiple, but we had a few white kids that went to our school, and you know what I'm saying, we didn't ostracize them or be like, damn, what they doing here, or like what the heck are they doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were cool, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, it's your boy, they treated them just like everybody else.
Yeah,
but,
I definitely think that if you coming from the perspective of having a majority black school that you grew up in with sprinkles of whites, where for me it was the opposite, majority white and sprinkles of black and other, small amounts of other cultures. It definitely is a difference. You're definitely more of an outcast, being one of the only blacks through elementary on up. So yeah, it is a different experience. But of course, there are probably some schools where it's predominantly black, some white kids come in. I don't know if they've ever experienced bullying like that or not, but a lot of times when you come from where you come from and you guys relate on that level,
you just accept it.
Yeah, exactly. There's a commonality regardless of skin color, and it's accepted. Whereas when it's flipped on the other side, the experience is not the same. You feel much more like an outcast. It's much more difficult.
Black. Would you say that it was, not that they went out of their way to let you know that you wasn't accepted, but did you it was just something that you just felt every day, like a cloak that you had on that, I'm not accepted, or they're looking
I would
at
say
me this
majority
way.
of days. Majority of days, I was always aware. However, I was able to mingle, make friends when I did. But I was always different, and I always had. There were times where, I kind of, reverted to the only child syndrome, where I kind of went internal and just kind of kept to myself. Was very timid, very sensitive. And I could get my feelings hurt a lot easier when I was younger. I didn't get really vocal and outright until 18, graduating from high school, moving on with my life. So, yeah, it was definitely always a cloak of, you're different. We know you're different. The black people saw that I was different. They didn't want to, some didn't want to accept me. The white people saw that I was black. So there were some that wanted to try and, beat me down for that. So I had both sides kind of against me. So I can't say one is worse than the other because I fit in where I fit in. And I found my friends, people that I had that commonality with being different and accepting that, okay, we're different. We have similar ideas. I had people that I vibed with that were in the in crowd too. However, I was never that person who was in the crowd, in the clique, in that type of thing. I was never that person, but I did have my friends that I kept to that I felt understood me for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a different experience. And also you going to school with your siblings, you know, your brother or just friends that knew your brother or people that you had some connection with also, I believe, helped you kind of feel like I have somebody I can attach to, I can kind of, you know, look to as a comfort to know. I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? I was the only kid. I was coming there. I was one of the only blacks. So it was totally different. So yeah, I definitely felt like that cloak was always on. Yeah. But you just learn to accept it and kind of, you know what I'm saying, once you get to that adult stage, you can accept it and say, this is who I was. Don't be ashamed of it.
Yeah,
move on.
Yeah, I experienced this.
I'm out of that now.
Yeah, I'm not there anymore. You know, I overcame that, and you know, as messed up as it was, you know, I'm a better, different, you know, person.
It's growth, though.
You know, yeah,
it's
that's
growth.
Yeah, definitely.
And you and me probably both had insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Just individually, not even about everybody else, just us within ourselves. And we had to say, okay, this is who I am at some point, and move on with our life and say, I'm gonna grow from it. I'm not gonna beat myself down because I'm this and I'm that, and I don't like this and I don't like that, or whatever the case is, you know. Because I know there was a point where I was like, oh, I just wish I was white. I just wish I was white and I would just fit right in. It just seems like life is so much easier that way. And then it's like, I don't know. There was a switch where I was like, what am I talking about? I like being black. I'm okay with it. I like it. Yeah. Like and it's like there's a sense of being black too, where you can accept the difference and the struggle of being black, and it makes you strong. It makes you see life and appreciate life in a different way than if you were just handed and privileged to do and to be accepted anywhere and do anything. You know, it's just not when you really accept that you have the struggle or that you're someone in society who sticks out as different. It's like you really get the meaning of life better. You know what I mean?
And I mean, like you said, you still made friends.
Yeah.
You know, I don't make it seem like she didn't. Every white individual at her school didn't, you know, shun her or whatever. Like some of your closest friends are white.
Yeah.
You know, to this day.
Yes.
And you know, this doesn't mean that, you know, white people are trash or they ain't shit or whatever.
No, and you get along with white people like I get along with white people, like we get along with Asian people, Indian people, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's
go rock out.
And we have good conversation. It's not like we're limiting ourselves and we say, okay, I only relate to these box of people. That's just not the people that we are. But we have our friends who are our friends, and that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. Your friends are like brothers to you, and like I love that. I love that bond that you have with them, that trust, that support. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And it's important. And for me, I have the same love and bond with my friends. And yes, they're all different. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Whether all your friends might look one way and they might all be different, whatever the case is, it's about just being open to life in general. Be open. Be open to accepting people.
You keep yourself closed off from somebody, especially because of their skin color. Like, that's whack.
Yeah. You know? We're not those people. We're over that hump. We are progressed humans. Yeah. We are those people. We are the people in society that want to reach out to those that don't look like us and do it on purpose. And I love that.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to
it. I'm talking too much. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
And he's cooking something for some reason, right? And he convinces her to give it one more chance, right? So then she goes back down there. She starts drawing out their inner beauty. Next thing you know, they put a do-rag on her. She dancing. And it's just embarrassing for all this.
I I started thinking about what's that movie, Say the Last Dance, when they was in the club and they was doing like that little rock.
I was thinking that. And you notice how like her best friend, Kerry Washington's best friend, was white in there, and then she naturally gravitated with Julia, and it was just like, man, like or what was her name in there?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but she naturally gravitated with them, and it's just like, I love it because you see, just like you were talking about with your experience in high school, like, you know, you embrace the white kids, like, hey, why, you know, you're here, I'm here, we're here together, we're in this together, and that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, man.
That's what it's supposed to be. It doesn't matter.
Robert, Tony, you know, what up? Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see this, man, hit me up, bruh.
Is involved. For the love of God, stop making that fucking movie. Dude, the amount of times they made that movie, I would think I would know somebody white who actually did that shit. That's Mike. Yeah, he saves ghettos. That's what he does.
He saves ghettos.
Projects every weekend. He's writing his name on the blackboard. My name's Mr. Michael. All right, who threw that? Who threw that?
Who threw that?
It's just annoying after a while, you know? And it always fucking works out, too. Anytime the white person goes down there, I want to see a movie where it doesn't work out. Like the white dude goes down there the first day, just gets the shit kicked out of him. Just leaving all negative. You can't fucking help these people, you know? You're down there. You're trying to do something nice. I couldn't get a goddamn word in.
It's stupid.
Now, is he talking about, he's saying a white person that tries to go and saves the school and they end up getting the ass kicked?
He's saying he want to see, okay, so let's take, Say the Last Dance, for example. So when she tried to be cool, when she went with her friend out to the club and she had the whole little dancing and they you know, kind of tried to like accept her a little bit. Instead of that happening, some motherfuckers come like, bitch, what you doing in here? Got the book back. I don't know why he went down there.
I don't, you know,
He's stupid.
There's a possibility that stuff can happen, but it's not like, I don't hear it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hear people like, oh my God, there was somebody right down at this all black club, and next thing you know, they got hit in the head with a rock. You don't hear that. I don't know. It probably has happened.
Yeah,
but
I'm not saying that it hasn't happened anywhere, because I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's possibly has happened somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the majority is concerned, and you know, like that's
like
crazy.
Even Martin Lawrence's show, like you had Kevin was it Kevin Spacey? Kevin
Spacey.
You know what I'm talking about? Kevin from Hitch. Kevin and Vince Vaughn. They both came to his show. They were in sunglasses, whatever. But, like, it was majority black state, like, audience or whatever. You don't hear nothing about, like, oh, yeah, they went and they whooped their A in the parking lot. Like, you don't hear that. Like, they're here to enjoy the show. Who cares? Who cares? They enjoy his comedy. They enjoy what he was doing. He was promoting other comedians. They don't care what they look like. They're there to support him. So, what difference does it make? You know what I mean? Like, you don't hear that stuff. I'm sure it happens. On both sides.
I'm sure, I'm sure it happens on both sides. I'm not saying that, you know, all white people are evil or some shit like that. Right. You know, that's not, you know, the context and the narrative that we're trying to write.
Yeah, when tensions get high, anything can happen on either side. It doesn't matter where you are. Sometimes things get heated.
And we're drawing from our own personal experiences growing up and stuff like that too as well. I'm pretty sure someone may be able to talk about another experience that they have had, which may not have been, you know, what they thought was the best. And if you did have that experience where you went, you know, trying to, you know, reach out and befriend other races and other nationalities and it didn't happen, don't stop because that certain situation with that certain person or those certain collective group of people, that don't mean that this other group won't be, you know what I'm saying, cool and accept you. Like,
yes,
you know
talk to us. Yeah. Share that because we want to talk about this stuff. It gets uncomfortable sometimes, but this is what's going to help it to be at ease. if we just get it out in the open. We don't care what you have to say. We'll accept whatever. And if it's a bad experience, good experience, we want to know.
Yeah.
So we can relate, because we all go through it. We've all had a negative experience with another race. It is what it is. But it's not going to make me stop wanting to reach out to people.
Yeah.
I love people, you know. My husband loves people, and we just accept people where they are. And we've had people of all races be good to us, and for just because,
yeah,
you know, it didn't matter why.
But that just shows that if you look past this first layer, you know what I'm saying, of skin. It's more than just skin, of course, that makes up a person that's black or a person that's white. You know, it's culture, it's a lot of different stuff.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, if you can look past that first thing and just get to know somebody for them, then, you know what I'm saying, you may be missing out on one of the best people that you could ever have in your life. And you didn't give them a chance, you know, just because.
Straight up.
Yeah. Yes.
Help these people, you know? You go down there, you're trying to do something nice, I couldn't get a goddamn word in. It's a $300 prescription.
Oh, dang, that's it? All right, that's it.
That was great. No, I love it because not only was that comedy, that opened up like a window to have a conversation, just in general with everyone in the audience. I'm sure at his show they probably would left and were like, you know, yeah, like that. I'm glad he said that because I was thinking of this and I experienced that. Like, you need to talk about this stuff so the world can be a more comfortable place. And now there's so many platforms to be able to have a conversation that you're not feeling ashamed anymore. To just be authentic about whatever your experience has been with your race, other races, whatever.
Yeah.
Because we're all here on this planet. We're here, whether we're in America, outside of America, whatever. We are all still one in this world. We all have to live, we have to eat, breathe, and work, and do the things we need to do. That brings us into a common place. So forget all the other negative stuff. Yeah, there's negatives, but we can always find common ground. I don't care where you're from, you know. I knew, and it's not just, you know, even with race, like, I'm talking too much.
Sorry. No, I just had to yawn, my fault. I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, say like, yeah.
I'm preaching to the choir too much. Go ahead.
It's all good. I mean, you know, just about the reaction, you know, another one from BillBurr, man. I like his stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
He's not
since
afraid.
our first reaction to him. Speaks about a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're going to have some more coming. If you guys like the video, man, leave us a like.
Yes.
Subscribe. Like I said, we're coming back. We're going to have some more stuff. We're going to start rocking this out. Stay
It's going
tuned.
down. You have no idea.
We're
got so
trying
much
to get a podcast going, man. So
It's going.
stay tuned for that as
Yes.
well.
More
Again,
reactions.
share, like, man. Get back in those comment sections. And
Please.
we here, man. We're back, 2024.
Yay.
You know?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I mean, we a couple months late.
Yeah, it's March. Sorry.
Look, let's still let that New Year be good, though.
Spring is coming. Like, winter is coming. Spring is coming.
And I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. I don't want winter to be
Y'all
coming.
up here in the Midwest like we are. Yeah, y'all know what we're talking
Midwest.
about.
It's cold. I'm sick of it.
So we'll see you guys next time, you know. Peace out.